why Princess Mary, 50, was spotted shedding a silent tear beside her husband Prince Frederik at a royal event in Denmark. Crown Princess Mary has been photographed shedding a silent tear at a moving ceremony in honor of Denmark's soldiers. The 50-year-old mother of four walked silently beside her husband Prince Frederik as they attended a number of special events to commemorate Denmark's Flag Day on September 5. The Crown Prince and Princess first attended a respect ceremony at the Citadel in Copenhagen before moving to a church service held at Holmens Church. The objective of the ceremony was to honor soldiers and officials who are or have been deployed abroad by Denmark, wrote New My Royals. Mary wore a Beulah London Yachty olive green midi dress paired with a fedora and matching heels for the occasion, as well as a diamond and yellow pearl bracelet and earrings. She could barely contain her emotion in one portion of the ceremony when she slowly raised her right hand and wiped away a stray tear. Mary looks perfect in this deep olive dress. It strikes the right balance of sobriety and respect for the thoughtful occasion, and the hat and shoes in pale straw keeps the looks from being too heavy for the time of year, one fan wrote online. She seems visibly moved by the event. What a very elegant dress Mary is wearing. The design enhances her waist and the full skirt is evocative of the new look of the 50s. Deep green is a good color for her. I also love the soft gray pearls. It was a contrast to August when Princess Mary was all smiles as she explored Greenland with local families during a visit for WWF World Nature Foundation. Hobart-born Mary kept warm in black pants, brown boots and a green coat as she visited local sites. She walked around the town and cleaned up litter with young children. At one point, she wore gloves as she separated recycling from waste with the local families. Mary famously met her husband Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark by chance at Sydney pub The Slip-In during the 2000 Olympics. After their encounter, Fred, who was in Australia to support Denmark's Olympic sailing team, asked Mary for her phone number and a romance blossomed. The first time we met we shook hands. I didn't know he was the Prince of Denmark. Half an hour later someone came up to me and said, "Do you know who these people are?" Mary revealed in an interview about meeting the heir to the Danish throne. They maintained a long-distance relationship for a year, with Frederik making secret trips down under before Mary moved to Denmark to study Danish language at Copenhagen's Studieskole in 2001. In early 2003, Frederik's mother Queen Margrethe publicly acknowledged the relationship and the couple announced their engagement at Amalienborg Castle later that year on October 8. Frederik and Mary married on May 14, 2004 at Copenhagen Cathedral, with the newly minted Crown Princess opting for a beautiful gown by Danish designer Uffe Frank and a veil first used by Crown Princess Margrethe of Sweden in 1905. Their first child, Prince Christian Valdemar Henri John, was born October 15, 2005. Princess Isabella Henrietta Ingrid Margrethe followed on April 21, 2007. Almost 4 years later Mary and Frederik welcomed twins, Princess Josephine Sophia Ivalo Matilda and Prince Vincent Frederick Minnick Alexander at the Rigshospitalet in Copenhagen on January 8, 2011. Princess Margrethe of Sweden in 1905. Their first child, Prince Christian Valdemar Henri John, was born October 15, 2005. Princess Isabella Henrietta Ingrid Marguerite followed on April 21, 2007. Almost 4 years later, Mary and Frederick welcomed twins, Princess Josephine Sophia Ivalo Matilda and Prince Vincent Frederick Minnick Alexander at the Rigshospitalet in Copenhagen on January 8, 2011.